It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. It led to a very quick sack.
Yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And the pressure gets to him again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Throwing on 3rd and long. Metcalf. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Cook makes the catch on the out route.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes,
indeed. Off the play fake. Shepard.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now Youngway crew for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick six. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10.
Throwing after the interception. Metcalf.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Throwing again. Metcalf.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Metcalf. And that will be incomplete.
They get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing to start the drive. Shepard. It's complete to Cook. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10. Shepard.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Shepard.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Touchdown! A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out now come the Cardinals.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Had to get, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the
the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw. Metcalf under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Throwing on 3rd and long. Metcalf forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will remain well behind.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Throwing on 1st down. Shepard. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 1st down, Shepard to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Metcalf. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And that's on Austin Jackson, first-round pick in 2020.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is Cook for the ground.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Coup now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. That pick 6 just a moment ago. Things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10.
Throwing after the interception. Metcalf.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down, Metcalf.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Again, he finds Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw again. With a catch made by Hopkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this deep.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. So that challenge, a successful one.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. So we've come to halftime.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
Let's go.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Shepard going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And some space here. Shifts by him. So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at them. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 1st and 10, Shepard over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll get this one to Pittman.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Metcalf. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to him on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on second down. Shepard. And Cook has it left side. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Off play action. Shepard. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Owens. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Looking to throw on second down.
Shepard targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Shepard. Touchdown 49ers.
Kyle Pitts.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in at the 3.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And this offense on 3rd down today, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Owens. He stiff arms him. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
63 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Throwing on first down. Shepard. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Coup for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. But the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Metcalf. Wide open receiver complete.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On first down, Metcalf, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On first and 10, Metcalf. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
He's got room at the 30. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the...
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review in this. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because Maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Well, fans usually love to see